Hi Cancer, welcome to your When the Ex Returns reading for February 2019. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, and just as a reminder, this takes a look that they have returned already, not if they're going to or not. This is, the return has happened, now what? It's taking a look at why they may have shown up. Also, I understand that exes are exes for a reason, but sometimes there's that one that got away, or it just wasn't the right timing. It was right person, wrong timing because of either distance or just timing, and so this takes that into account as well. Sometimes it's like, what the hell are you doing back here? Okay, and this would be that probably scenario, like, why are you coming back? What's going on? This is an ending. We have ended. Eesh. Yeah, this is self-preservation. Because of this ending, you're like, there's no going back. I'm sorry. I have locked everything down. Yeah, that you might have unanswered questions. You might think that I'm tied to your karma. Alas, it is ended. This is someone that still has a lot of confusion and wants some answers, but don't let them suck your energy. Like, they keep coming back, but why? But why? It's not that they want to get back together. It's that they just want to keep, they're just confused. And it's not about resolving that confusion because they don't want to acknowledge the ending. And this is about just not doing well with the separation, and they don't know what to do. So it's like they're orbiting the room, or they keep coming back, but why? Well, they know why. This is you being in self-preservation mode, and it seems like you might need to stay there because this one going to keep coming back around. I think they have a lot of questions. Sorry, the Wheel, Four of Cups. I think they have a lot of questions about why there was this breakup, Cancer. Ace of Pentacles and the Chariot. Okay, so we got Cancer over here too. We got Pisces or Cancer. I swear, you and Pisces, we're going on, what, 5 months now? There's been like this dance going on between you and Pisces. All right, so Cancer, I feel like this person, if they come back, it could very well be a Pisces. It could be a Cancer. But I feel like they might have accepted the ending, but they're still open to the possibility, and that might be why they keep coming back. It could also be that they're just confused as all get out, like they are really having a hard time with it. There's too many unanswered questions. They might feel like there was deception, or that they just didn't understand something. Like this, things are just very unclear and confusing to them, and they don't know how to resolve that or reconcile that. So what's this 10 of, well, what's this Wheel of Fortune is what it is. What's this Wheel of Fortune? You know, maybe they thought that there was an ending because of control, and someone felt just cut off, or someone was too controlling, and it was like, I gotta go, we gotta end this because I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's better than staying here. Perhaps someone felt like everything was under control and everything was going along great, and yet there was this emotional disconnect. So the relationship was intact, everything was going according to plan, but there was an emotional disconnection. There wasn't any kind of connection anymore between the two of you, and it was time for this relationship to end, but for all intents and purposes it was working, but there was just this emotional disconnect. But the relationship had run its course, and for as solid as it might have appeared outside, between the two of you there was not much there. There was just a deficit. And this Ace of, what's this? Oof. There could have been cheating involved. The Queen of Wands reversed. One of the meanings for that is cheating. It could have been also too, if there wasn't cheating involved, it could be Cancer that somebody in the relationship became quite the diva, quite demanding and downright aggressive about what they wanted, when they wanted, like, you know, very expectant. This could be somebody that went cold instead of being passionate, warm, and vivacious. Part of that cutoff, that emotional disconnect, was somebody just completely neglecting and ignoring a partner. All right, what's this Ace of Pentacles? That's interesting. I feel like they think things ended because somebody got stubborn, things got stagnant. There was no possibility of a new beginning here. this, look at this, we got the Four of Pentacles here and the Four of Pentacles here. There could have been a lot of issues about money in this relationship also, Cancer, about security and money, because we've got, you know, this Ace of Pentacles. So there could have been a lot of money, but there could have been somebody very stingy and stubborn and strategic with how they doled it out. It could be that after a while, the relationship was just based on security, either financially or just having another person around. And there wasn't there wasn't anything stable or solid. This is about things just being in lockdown mode, somebody being self-preserving, you know, in self-preservation mode. And then we've also got this whole, yeah, here's what I'm offering, come get it. I'm not budging, you know. You come to me and I'll see, that sort of thing. So it devolved, basically. This relationship just devolved. In your partner's eyes, the relationship devolved. They're still pretty disappointed and broken up about it. And I think, you know, it's interesting because I feel like this is someone coming back around because they're probably playing everything close to the vest, but they do have questions and answers, and for whatever reason, they can't quite quit you. I think they feel very karmically or spiritually, psychically connected to you still. But they are very self-protective, and they're not, they're just kind of in this funk, and that's where they're going to stay for a while. It's reminiscent of this right here, also feeling very stubborn and stuck and stagnant. So they're still going round and round about this breakup. Still going round and round about this breakup. Now over here we have the Chariot though, and that's about forward movement and things working out, and that just flew out. So what the heck's going on here? What's this Chariot about? It could be Cancer. What's this Chariot about for Cancer? Talk about a turn of events. Well, there's a, you know, turn. Well, okay. So this would be that things work out. There's a new beginning with somebody, an independent person. So perhaps this is saying that this relationship breakup is indeed for the best, because I think if they come back with these questions and they want to know why, be careful, because if you're still hurting or smarting over them, you know, and they're not really into things working out, they just have questions and they want to know why, and they want to make themselves feel better or whatnot, even though they might still feel for you or have that karmic or psychic connection. I think they also think that the relationship ran its course and that somebody was being kind of a diva. And we don't have a Ace of Cups here, but we do have an Ace of Pentacles and an Ace of Wands. So this is somebody that can't let go of the relationship for all the other reasons, but it's not necessarily love, okay? And then we've got forward movement and things working out. I think this is them coming back for absolution, for questions being answered, for just, they still feel, but once they get the answers, once they get what they want to know, then they're able to move forward and start this new beginning independently. And they get, somehow they get the answers that they need, or they get kind of righted or balanced again, and they're off and running. So this is not about reconnection or even, I know this Ten of Cups showed up, but I don't think this is about reunion or reconnection. I think they're coming back. For some, it might be kind of selfish. But this is about them and needing answers, being confused, maybe wanting to blame because there was deception, or just feeling like things need to be aired out. They're still unclear on a lot of things. They want answers. They want to know why. And then once they get those answers, then they can move forward. But not with you, because this is, and they, you know, I don't like this, but somebody was acting like a diva in somebody's eyes. Just saying that, okay? All right. So you stay in the self-preservation mode. It has ended. It is, but if they come back, it's not because they want a reconciliation. They just want to feel better. Cancer. 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 Lots of issues with control here too. Contribution. I think that might be in question. You know, in the interest of absolution and resolution and moving on, this could be that that's what you could offer them if you are willing to make amends. I don't know though. Maybe they're coming back to offer an apology or to let you off the hook if you're feeling guilty. This is about them trying to find something to be able to move forward, because right now they're stuck. I mean, look at this. And we got the Four of Pentacles here again too. They're stuck. So, and this is stuck. Everything's stagnant, stuck. It's over, but it's stagnant, stuck. So it's almost like, okay, let's just, you know, call it good. We didn't know any better. Some kind of absolution to get things forward and moving along. That's what they want. They want some kind of like concede. I don't know if this is the word, concedence. They want something to concede so that they can get unstuck and move forward. And that's going to involve you giving them some answers or having a heart-to-heart talk. There's that heart there. Why did I grab the same deck? All right, Cancer. 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 Okay, so this is somebody that is starting to, this is isolation. This is solitude. This is loneliness. This is isolation. It's great to embrace the solitude. You know, it provides clarity and purity of thought, and you really get to go deep and think about things, but just be careful it doesn't become uncontrolled. I feel like this is a message to you and your ex. Maybe a conversation does need to happen, because I feel like you're kind of in this sort of, you might be defensive and kind of into self-preservation, but I think you're still in crisis or still hurting. So it might be good to, one and done, like, okay, we can have this conversation, but you can't keep coming back, because I need to heal too. So I'm willing to hash some things out and answer some questions. I accept that it's over. You know, if you can be civil, we can kind of, but, you know, it's not going to get ugly, and you can't keep coming back, because that's going to mess me up. But if this is you, and I feel like it speaks to both of you actually, just be careful that just because it's over with that person that you're not isolating yourself from everybody. This is also about being self-protective and just kind of shutting down to a good degree. Make sure you don't, you know, lose yourself to the isolation here, okay? This warns against that. What else for Cancer? Cancer. If this person hasn't come back yet, they're coming in 3 weeks. That they're coming in 3 weeks. Coming in hot, 3 weeks. Coming in hot. So like March-ish. Cancer. Interesting. Cancer. Oh, awesome. Peace reversed. Okay, that's not good. So, you know, yeah, this is an intuitive read, and I'll read from the book, but probably not feeling very peaceful right now. That moon and that whole confusion and like, what the hell? Both of you are probably feeling it, and there's a real pull to try and figure out how to get that peace, because this is like nagging. Like, this is like, what? At least that's the way it feels to me. Things are just very much unsettled right now. It would behoove you to work together to resolve it. But what, to resolve what? It's not like they have the highest opinion of you, and there's definite control issues and money. So come back around just because they're still spinning and they don't understand there's been an ending. You get one shot, and then you have to leave me alone because I need to heal too, you know? Shutting up. Sorry, I'll read it. Okay. Now is a time for calmness and well-being in spite of temporary conditions. Even if there are dissonant notes in the music of your life, oh, aren't we posh? All that means is that you must go within and fine-tune the extraordinary instrument that you are. Find harmony within yourself and don't look to the outer world to provide certainty. This too shall pass. Sorry, provide certainty. This too shall pass, and once again your life will be filled with beautiful music. Okay, analogies aside, this is saying, you know, go inward and fine-tune yourself and whatever. Yay, yes, good message. Not this, though. Not this sort of uncontrolled isolation where you start just not connecting with anybody, family, friends, anybody. There needs to be a balance. So yeah, things are wonky, and so maybe this is like a fresh breakup to where you're like, oh my God, I just want to stare at the wall all day. But there's a time and a place for that, but there's also, it has to be purposeful. Like, you can't just fall down this rabbit hole, okay? Because that way madness lies. You be careful, please. Please, you know, connect with friends and family that you trust so that you can have that balance. It's solitude, and then being supported and sorting things out. Solitude, support, okay? Okay, Cancer. I wish you luck with this, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.